Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again. One more time. Allow your chin to flow down to your chest. Gently, deliberately, roll your ear over to your shoulder. Back down. Nice, slowly, consciously. One more time. Head back to center. Float your head up. Wrap your arms around your waist. Give yourself a really nice twist. Back to center. Twist the other way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. And then hips. Nice, generous circles. When you do a hip circle, try to keep the head relatively still. We're not making upper body circles, we're making hip circles. Other direction. Now put one foot in front, but the other arm, big circle. Breathe in, float up. Breathe out, float down. And then the other direction. One more time. Switch feet, switch arms. And then the other direction. Switch feet again. Open and close your wings. Wrap your arms around your chest. Fold forward. And then open your arms, very gentle back bend. Breathe in and breathe out. Switch feet, we'll do just a few more. One more time. And then feet right under your hips. Imagine you're holding something about the size of a basketball or so. Nice big up and down circles. Allow the body to sway just a little bit. And the other direction. Make that horizontal instead of vertical. Again, the body gently swaying left and right. Other direction. And then one foot in front. Now the circle is going forward and back. Allow the body to gently rock forward, not too much, and backwards. Hands in the other direction. Keep the hands moving as you switch. Other direction. And then feet right under your hips. Gather twists. Lift and settle. Hug a big tree. Now ward off. Simple. Right foot forward, sorry. And then the right hand floats up, not too big, about half a circle in front of your heart. Take that right hand, float it back and down, and then back up. Do that again. We'll do it 4 times. Why 4? Because I feel like it. Switch feet. Left hand on the bottom, forward up. Switch again. Now this arm sweeps across, but not too wide, just again, to like I said, about the center of the body. This should feel very much like someone standing between you and the coffee machine, and you're gently nudging them out of your way. Other side. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather. Now pull back, right foot in front. Reach both hands out in front of you. Imagine someone handing you something and you take it and you gently toss it away behind you. Right? And then float your hands out and do that again. One more time. Switch feet. One more. Back to the right foot. And back to the left. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. Now press. Odd little move. Bring your right hand up right in front of your heart. Take your left hand over the top. And use your left hand to press your right hand forward. Bring this hand back, close to your chest. This hand makes this nice big circle. Press. Now the press forward is a fairly modest motion, so don't reach out too far. Only, maybe half of your furthest extension, only about half that, right? Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Left foot, right hand, pressing into the back of the leg. What you press on doesn't matter. You could press on your wrist, You can press on the base of your thumb. You can even press your hands together. Whatever kind of like feels good to you. You will naturally find the place where this hand fits with this hand, and it just feels right. Feet under your hips. Yeah. Now roll back and push. Right foot in front. Your hands want to make kind of this big rolling feel. And then push. Roll, literally. Like they're a big wave floating back, crashing forward. Switch feet. Now you notice my whole body is rolling back, pushing forward. Not just the hands, not just the arms. One more time. Switch again. One more. Back to the left. One more time. Feet back under your hips. Gather. Now if we put all those moves in a sequence, we have the quintessential Tai Chi move, grasp the sparrow's tail. So, right foot in front, ward off, pull back, press forward, roll back, push. Let's not switch feet just yet. Let's just do that again on the right side. Ward off, pull back, press, roll back, push. Let's do one more on the right. Ward off, pull back, press, roll back, push. Let's move to the left side. Ward off, pull back, press, roll back and push. Ward off. Let's do that one more time. Feet back under your hips. Gather. Park that whole sequence away. I'm going to come back to it again a little bit later, but I want to do a few other things in between. Brush knee. Left hand down, right foot forward. The right hand goes right across your face and then swings across your waist as you push. So sweep, and push. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Now switch feet. Left hand across the face, sweeps across the waist, push. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Back to the right. Do just a few more. I like brush knee a lot. Nice, big, generous circles. The whole body kind of waves back, waves forward. One more time. Left foot. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. In honor of National Coffee Day, we're going to give our little monkeys cups of coffee. Right foot forward, reach your right hand out. Little monkey jumps up on your hand, reach back, get just a little cup of coffee. Gently give it to your little monkey. Lots of monkeys want coffee. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Left hand out, little monkey, right hand, cup of coffee. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Now we're going to make this one considerably more dynamic. Take that right hand, fold it all over to the right, and then give that little monkey a cup of coffee. Then take that left hand, fold it all, you may have to move your feet a little bit, that's fine. Give her a cup of coffee. Right hand, cup of coffee. Left hand. Right, left. Feet back under your hips. Gather. Now it may not look like it. Cross your wrists. Up and down. All the way around. This move is actually a distant cousin to grasp the bird's tail. Doesn't look like they have much in common, does it? This is Old Man Chen, ties his coat lazily. Now, as the left hand goes out, you also want to turn the left foot out. So hand and foot both pointing out. Right foot, right hand. These circles should be fairly generous. They don't have to be crazy. You could do that, I suppose, but don't. About hip and face is more than adequate. Once more on each side. Gather twice. Now, interestingly enough, this move is also distantly related to bird's tail. This is Old Man Sun ties his coat lazily. Take your left hand right in the right wrist, take that hand around, make a nice generous circle, and then push. And then sweep across. And push. Now, sweep a little bit more and take your right toes and turn them in the direction of the right wall. And then sweep right toes in, left toes out. Left toes in, right toes out. Turning on my heels. Once more on each side. Feet under your hips. Gather. Now take both hands over to your left. The right hand is palm in. The left hand is palm up. You're going to sweep across. You're going to roll into your chest and push. Sink. This has nothing to do with bird's tail. But it's about the birds. One more time. Now, right foot forward as you sweep to the right. Now, this is optional. Don't hurt yourself. Fairly big weave in the spine before you push. As you let the hand sink, bring that right foot back. Then left foot, sweep to the right. Again, you can make this body wave as big or as small or even non-existent. Do not hurt your spine. Don't hurt your low back. This is called the wild swans, fly in pairs. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. sink your hands down about hip high, put them over the top, up to your left shoulder. Both hands go floating down to the left, no, the right, sorry. Over the top, and down to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice how I'm gently taking my left foot, pointing it out in the direction that I'm taking the hands down. Grandmother feeds the chickens. Yep, indeed, more birds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. Gather twice. Now, roll your hands around. Right toes forward. Left hand floats up. Right hand floats down. Big circles. And back up. So I'm just working the one foot at the moment, just the right foot. The white crane spreads her wings. One more time. Now we'll circle the other way. As I circle and spread my wings, it's like I'm gently just tapping my toe on the floor. Now back to the right. Now instead of making big circles, we'll just make this big wavy feel, and we'll switch feet. And if you don't have a lot of room, you just kind of stay right where you are and dance in place. If you have a little more room, take a little step forward. Make your feet work a little differently. Breathe in. Breathe out. And going backwards. One more time. Gather. Now we're going to go back to that bird's tail. There's a couple more variations of it I think are fun to do. We're going to go left and right. So roll your hands, right hand on the bottom, stepping to the right, board off, pull back. This is just exactly like we did before, except for facing to the right instead of more forward. Now just kind of float your hands around, rearrange your feet facing toward the left wall, board off, pull back, press, pull back, push, and again. One more time. Now we're going to add on a little motion. Take your hands up, big circle. And then take your left hand stretch up as nice and tall. You notice my toes are even up off the, or my heel rather, just my toes touching. And then ward off, pull back, press, pull back, push. Now make a big circle. You're going to take your right hand up nice and tall, stretch all the way, almost all the way off your left foot, and then ward off. So one more time. This is Van Hou's version of Grasp the Sparrow's Tail. I'll skip the big stretch, just go over to the right side. But as you pull back, you're going to pivot back to the left side. So you can do the press in the opposite direction. You're going to make two big circles. 1, 2, roll back, push, sweep across. So the ward off is to the left, the pullback comes from the left, the pullback turns all the way to the right, press, big sweep, roll back, push. We'll do that once more on each side, heading to the right. This is Lee's version of the bird's tail. Feet back under your hips. Gather. It's a cloudy day today. A good day for coffee, a good day for cloud hands. Take your right hand around, sweep across. Let your left foot move in just a little bit, small step. Your right foot step up. Left in, hook, single whip. Take that right hand over the top. Let both hands go over the top. Single whip. And then that left hand floats around, back to cloud hands. Right foot. Left foot. One more time. Hook, single whip. One hand over, both hands. Hook, single whip. One more set in each direction. Cloud hands, floating. Gentle breeze, gentle clouds, soft and fluffy. Single whip. Right hand, both hands, hook. Right hand, left hand. One more time. Hook. Single whip. Hook. Feet back under your hips. Gather just one time. Let your hands gently float up in front of your heart. Fingers a little bit more up than forward, and they're going to open up. Bring them back in. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is middle breathing. This is about attracting the things you need, repelling the things you don't. One more time. Now let your hands sink down about hip high. Flex your knees a little bit. As your hands come around in a big old circle, straighten your knees and let your hands kind of thumb to thumb, finger to finger over top. And then they're going to go back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is wood breathing. Wood is the element of the living things and the interconnectivity of all living things. It's a good reminder to do wood breathing in the age of COVID. But you still need to connect with people via Zoom, FaceTime, simple text messages. Maintain those connections to the best of your ability, even as you are mostly in quarantine. Now, turn your hands so they're slightly palm to palm, back to the earth. Always go back to your center. Earth is the element of ultimate stability, centeredness. Always good to come back to earth. And then let your hands gently fold over the space just below your belly button. And take one more nice, long, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.